What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be taking a look at Into the Necrovale. This is an action RPG that promises a lot of loot scooping, and apparently these items are going to interact and play off of each other in interesting ways that allow us to maybe become OP or do interesting things with our abilities. Don't know much more about it other than that. This is like one of the myriad demos that's ended up on my desk. I kind of haven't been reading too far into them because I'm getting a lot of emails right now, so I'm just like installing demos, playing, recording, and then I go back through and watch the videos and decide which ones I want to upload later. It's the only way to get this done effectively with so many games flying at my face right now. So Necrovale, let's check it out. Now, looking down below, I will have a link for you that goes to the game. You can also find a link to my Discord and my Twitch stream, but let's get going. Awaken, my son, and listen. Your ordeal is just beginning. You will soon be banished into the Necrovale, but do not despair. For I have chosen you to carry out a sacred task. Is it being thrown into the Necrovale? Because I'm about to accomplish that, baby. Stand strong in your fate and unravel this tired world. We've arrived. This is where our path ends and yours begins in earnest. Beyond that bridge is the Necrovale, the realm of the dead. When you cross the bridge, don't look back. You don't belong to this world. Why have we been banished? So I have questions. Why are we, did I do something wrong? Did I steal somebody's Doritos or something? The Necrovale is a place of endless despair and hope is a scarce commodity. Yeah, so why am I being sent there? What did I do wrong? To enter, you will have to sacrifice your last vestige of hope. Only the hopeless may enter. Well, it sounds like a cheery place. They're really giving us the old DMV welcome here. Take this, prisoner. Wotana preserve you. All right, see you guys later. I'm gonna go visit the IRS on the other side of the bridge. Bye. Oh, they've got these colorful little flags, the little prayer flags or whatever they are. I had a friend that had these all over their house as decorations. I like how we just punch the chest. Okay, attack's kind of interesting. We also have an inventory over here where we can take a look at all of our stuff. Looks like we've picked up a blue ball. So, not plural, but at least something. Doesn't look like the bushes or the grasses react to being struck. Yeah, they should, though. When you hit these grasses, they should go poof and, throw dust and, grass up into the air that, floats down or whatever. Interactability with the environment when you're playing a game like this is important. Makes it feel better, especially with the way that we kind of just, clip through this stuff and it doesn't, move or anything else when we go past it. Because you could modulate the sprite to make it lean or whatever when the player goes past it, too, just to make the world feel a little bit more alive, like when we run through that patch right there, and then also make it destructible with the sword. Would look and feel nice. Unlock this door for a blue ball. All right. Blue ball and a door. It's been knocked open. Let's head on in. And let's see what the Necrovale has waiting for us. What is this? It's a destructible crate. All right. Oh, I can dodge roll with my right click. Well, that's good to know about. What do you guys do? Impact feels okay on the swings. It does have a long cooldown, though. If you watch me clicking with the clicker, there's a pretty solid 1 second delay in between salvos you can fire with your weapon, but I'm guessing that's to encourage you to kind of level up and get better stuff. We've got health on that side, we've got hope on this side, so it will deplete while you're fighting your way through the Necrovale, and then there are consequences. Apparently we can fill it up too. We've got a sanguine phial over here, a small taste of vital essence that will give you some health back. Okay. And it looks like we've got prisoners? A Necrovale map. Oh, that's cool. I like this map right here. That looks good. I don't know where we are, but it looks like we're going to be fighting along paths to get to these places, maybe to take down specific bosses. And then we have seals. Okay, don't know what those do. You will want to make it so the character does not swing their sword when interacting with menus down here. Just makes the whole thing feel a little cheap. Pig iron. Is it good? Slightly reduces incoming damage and gives you 5% defense. A disintegrating iron helmet was likely meant to be decorative. To the sanctum or to the forge? I don't know. I don't even know where I am reference-wise on the map right now. I don't appear to have like a little arrow or ping or anything, or like a little red X. The sanctum, I guess? That sounds safe. Sounds like the kind of place you can grab a beer and relax. So we've got like a well over here. Okay. Oh, I could give him hope. The mystic. Long have I sat motionless and pondering. A sailor on the infinite ocean, much wisdom I have accrued. Speak with me, and I will impart the blessings of my wisdom upon you. I don't have any hope, though, since this is kind of like a transactional situation. Oh, yeah, looky there. You give him hope, and that's going to fill up and maybe give you access to either new storyline snippets or, like, new gear or something. All right, I like that first swing right there. That first swing looks really, really good. A numbing aid. What is that, dude? You got big spooky spiders down on in here? Nobody told me there was gonna be big spooky spiders, man. That's a big spider. That's a spider the size of a lung. I don't know. That's like a spider that looks big enough that you could hear it snore. When do spiders sleep? Kind of like never thought about the fact of whether or not like, I don't know, insects sleep. A runic staff. Oh, cool. I can, like, shoot, like, a little laser beam. It's got kind of, like, a terrible sound effect. Doesn't sound so. You're definitely going to want to punch up that sound effect and that graphic a little bit. Like, the cast animation's fine, but making the fireball have a little bit more of, like, a thump when it hits a wall or something, and, like, a little bit more of, like, a skitch when you fire. Something's got a little bit more punch to it. It's probably a good idea. I'm more of a sword and board kind of guy, so I'm going to go back to my sword. What does that do? A minor numbing effect, and it reduces your despair. Oh, cool. Nice. So it's basically like laudanum. We're about to get like our Edgar Allan Poe on and trip nutties out here. Get out here, skeleton. Ain't nobody want to talk to you right now. You're all bony and unpleasant. Everyone hates you. I like to strike with both physical and emotional damage. Ooh, a coin. Nice. There's going to be like cash money cheddar stacks down in here. One would question how useful that's going to be in the middle of like a terrifying frontier that's been abandoned by the Empire, but maybe it'll be, there might be somebody out here that wants to exchange our ducats. I think movement speed could be a little bit better too. Maybe we'll find items that do that, but we definitely feel a little bit sluggish. Like it feels like I'm moving through molasses a little bit. With games like this, typically what you want to go for is like that hyperlight drifter level of like smoothness and just sort of like viscerality. I don't even know what word I'm trying to come up with right there, but you definitely want it to feel a little bit more snappy, a little bit more dodgy, a little bit more jumpy, and a little bit more responsive than what the game's got going on right now. Iron mittens. So our attack rate goes down by a whole bunch, but we get a bunch of health and we get a bunch of defense. It does slow down your attack a lot. I don't like it. I want to be able to rapid fire machine gun shots out at the enemy. Like I want my attacks to be like bat 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 bat. I like the fast attack styles is what I like. So, you know. Oh, nice. There was hope in a jar right there, man. If I could keep hope in a jar now. Oh, we're at the refuge now. Okay, another lost soul is washed ashore on our little island. Sorry to say, but it's no better than the ocean of hopelessness out there. There's no escape, I'm afraid. No hope and certainly no point. Oh, damn. I came in here kind of stoked wearing a cape. I got my hair done. Look at my luscious locks, man. I got all dressed up for this, and now you're just bumming me out. I can upgrade my stash, so it looks like you can store stuff over here. Just in case you wanted to hold on to it for other runs. So that's good. I can unlock a door for 2 hope. I can drink sanguine essence. Got minus 18 hope right now. That's probably not good. What if I give you some hope? Will you feel better then? Oh, look at that. His posture changed. That's a nice little detail. Thank you, stranger. There's no sense in sitting around moping, I guess. I lost everything when I was sent here, but I suppose I can sell a few trinkets. What's the harm? Have a look. I don't have any monies, so unfortunately, you and I... Do those cowboy boots have flags on? They got American flags on them, bro. Well, I have to have those cowboy boots now. I can sell things? Maybe I'll get money that way. It gave me $4, which is enough. So I can get evasion, and I can get health from that. Or I can get a rustic club, 1 attack per second. That does 2 attacks per second, though. What do the boots do? Damage returned. Okay. I'll probably get the heavy iron plate, I guess. We can go to the dungeons. These doors open. Oh, okay, so there's going to be like a bunch of people inside of here, and you're trying to get enough hope to basically get everybody to stop being mopey. That's good, dude. There's nothing that irritates me more than mopiness. Mopiness is a useless emotion. Don't spend time being mopey. Spend time being proactive. If you need to mope, mope in private like a little bit, but definitely don't show anybody else your mopiness. Just like mope a little bit in private, but use that mopiness to come up with a plan and then escape the mope into the plan and then, you know, just move forward. That's my advice. Mopiness doesn't accomplish anything. And that comes, I'm not saying this in a judgmental way. I have a strong propensity towards mopiness, all right? I can be a little bit broody. That's just kind of like a personal flaw of mine. And so I've had to come up with active strategies to not be like a broody, mopey person. And I've gotten a lot better at it over the years. Definitely not quite as edgy and mopey as I used to be about anything and everything. Little bit more. I mean, I'm still a little bit snarky, you know what I mean? Like, I'm never giving up on the sarcasm and it figures. The thing that I just spent money on. We can go to the prison or we can go to the forge. I don't know. Let's go. We went to like, I guess the sanctum last time. Let's go to the forge. I'm guessing all these locations are going to be associated with like a person. Yeah, that does like a thing. So it looks like we can improve the forge. The blacksmith looked like he was in jail, so I bet we've got to get him out of jail, and then he's in here from now on in future runs. And then maybe he can upgrade our weapons quality or something. A petrified foetus. Let's see here. A petrified fetus. It is a legendary chewable, so we eat a baby. The innocence of the fetus destroys all nearby enemies, but it costs you 50 hope. Nothing like chewing the head off of a baby to defeat your enemies. I mean, the thing is, we don't know what that baby did either. You know what I mean? Like, babies have like a real strong lobby. And nobody ever is like, hey, you know, maybe that baby had it coming. Like, what if that baby was a douche? You know what I mean? Like, what if that baby was a bad person? Nobody ever explains what the baby did. They just assume that the baby didn't do anything. I don't know. Baby's got a real strong lobby. That's a thing that babies have going for them. Got some coins over here. He just fired an arrow at me. I'm just going to impale everything that I can. So I think they've got the impact down, but I think they need to get a little bit more smoothness in the combat. Or like blend the combo together a little bit better because it feels disjointed right now from the first swing to the second swing. And obviously what you want is a character that feels like they're going seamlessly in between swings. So extra wind-up frames I think would actually help smooth that over. So it doesn't feel like this combo right here to me feels like 2 separate attacks. And you want it to feel like one leading into the next. 2 attacks that feel like they're part of a similar motion that's kind of benefiting from the momentum of the movement of the blade to get things done. And so that's an area of improvement I think could get better. I think that's what's causing the clunky feeling because the impact when you hit enemies actually feels pretty good. An arc staff? Ooh, I like lightning though. Oh yeah, dude, I'm gonna need a little bit of that in my life. I'm gonna need a little bit of that right now. Now that we're casting, though, I feel like maybe moving and being faster would be a good idea. Yeah, I like being speedy. Speedy is good. All right, they've locked me in. This is officially it. If I hold it down, will it continue to... Yeah, there we go. I gotta hit them first, though. I'm glad those boxes have stuff and things inside of them that you can loot to make your, like, build better or whatever. Zap him right there. Carry on this way. I like the very slight bounce that the sprite has to it as you run, too. I don't know why I like it. I just do. All right, level's done. Let's go get our loot. We've earned this. A spear. Let's try that out. Oh, yeah, dude, that's what's up. I'm a big spear guy. Spears are my most favorite primitive weapon. Like, from medieval times and whatnot. Like, you give me, like, a big lance, or you give me, like, a glaive, or, like, a billhook, or, you know, something like something sharp on the end of a long stick. And that right there, the test of greed, huh? I'll do a test of greed. Test my greediness. So, like, with the test of greediness, what is the objective here? I have questions. My guess is that I'm supposed to be picking these up rapidly, but I just actually don't know. Oh, my hope is going down. I see what's going on. Okay. So, basically, you're trading hope for all this other stuff. I'm going to run a numbing agent real fast just to... dude. I guess it hurt me. It hurt me real bad. The dandy gloves, just in case you want to be extra fancy. +3 health on those, though. That's not bad. I was trying to figure out what was happening, and then I saw my meter, and I was like, well, damn. I guess that's all of my hope gone. Ooh, I like that AoE. Ooh, okay. But you got to be precise with the stab. The hitboxes do not allow you to be imprecise. There we go. The hitboxes are actually fairly precise here. So you gotta, like, hit them dead on the money with the spear. Okay, cool. I've got it down now. Perfect. Down goes that guy. Medium sanguine file. We'll go ahead and maybe drink one of those. Yeah, just to get, like, a little bit of health back. What happens when my hope runs out is my next question. Like, do I just become kind of like, I don't know, do I just, like, buy a My Chemical Romance album or something? Like, become, like, a big fan of AFI? I don't know. I tried, dude. I tried so hard to dodge away. The spider still done spidered me. I want to break all these crates, but it's kind of inconvenient to do so. Give me my treasure chest. What you got for me? The Lock Amber Axe. 2 attacks per second, swings out a path in front of you. Oh, that definitely takes up some space in front of you. That's absolutely an AoE. They weren't kidding. Oh, I got 2. Nice, dude. We got 2 of them. There's an easy joke in there, but I'm going to resist the urge because I succumbed to it in, like, the first 5 minutes of this episode. Do we go back to the refuge after this? I don't know if me clicking on the refuge is what brought me back over here. Stranger, I got some new items. Come have a look. Well, I've got some new money. So, oh, I can stoke a fire. Let's do that. Sweet. Okay, so it, like, fixed my hope, like, a little bit. Not very much, though. What you got going on, cousin? Found a few tchotchkes. Take what you want for a price, of course. Nobody ever spells out tchotchkes in a video game. I use the word tchotchkes all the time for, like, random, like, nonsense items all around your house. Evasion, projectile speed goes down. We've got, like, a inexperienced helmet. We got a dagger with 4 attacks per second. We've got the Dead Man's Boots that give you Ice Strike. Your attacks now freeze enemies, causing them to move and attack slower. I mean, what's the point of all this money if I'm not going to spend it, right? Might as well. Alright, now that I have my dagger, I don't think I need a rusted blade anymore, so I'll clear out the inventory space. And were I to equip said dagger... Okay, so it's like a little pig sticker, like, you know? All right, there's a little health back. Oh, do I only get to run the dungeons, or are there, like, other areas? I think I gotta farm up some hope, man. All right, we'll go back through the dungeons then. That's fine. Little coin action right there. I like the core gameplay loop. I think if they can tighten up the combat and get it to, like I said, like, hyper light drifter quality, I think they'll be in pretty good shape, actually. And with the faster weapons, it does feel better. So I'm guessing the problem is the concatenation between attacks is a little bit too long. And so there's going to need to be some subdivided, like, 4 to 6 frame animations that blend the slower swinging weapons together to make them feel weightier and kind of like more soulsy in order to get that smoothness, even though the weapons are slower. I do like the reactivity of enemies, though, and I do like the way that attacks feel when you're hitting people, so that's good. They've got that part figured out, and I think that part is a little more important. Give me my chest. Chests are the best. Heavy iron plate. You know that's going to have some downsides. Yeah, it's going to make me super slow and sluggish, I could tell. I'm going to drink a potion real fast. So that lasts 30 seconds. Oh, I accidentally went to the sanctum again. I didn't really want to talk to the hermit. Can I do anything with the well? Does this guy say anything different when I come through? Oh, yeah, okay. He's going to say the same thing until I give him some hope, right? Here you go. Let me rub my hope all over your chest, buddy. There you go. The past is the mother of the future, always birthing itself. Hope is an umbilicus stretching from the one to the other. Your gift is well received. Take this wisdom with you. Violence is the language of pain begetting a dark dialogue. Okay. Thank you for the fortune cookie wisdom when I stabbed you. Oftentimes what I like to do when I've recently been shivved San Quentin style. Oh my god. Okay, yep, don't hit the hermit. That's what I learned. I'm pretty sure that was a punishment. I'm already dead. You don't have to keep hitting me. Oh, I keep all my items when I die. Interesting. Can I use hope on myself? Is that like a thing I can do? Like, can I just be selfish and use all the hope on myself? Oh, maybe it was because my hope bottomed out. Maybe you get, I don't know if I got murdered by the hermit guy because I hit him, or if my hope ran out. And that's just what happens when you run out of hope. I'm not sure between the two differences. Either way, we're going back to the spear because the dagger requires me to just be much too close to the enemy. It's very, very dubious. Another preserved eye. Okay. Couple gold coins in there. It said it would triple my projectiles, but it doesn't look like it's tripling the projectile coming off my spear. So I'm guessing that it only works when you are playing around with like a staff or something. Gimme. The obsidian staff. What does that one do? Fire strike. Okay, goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. That's exactly what it is. It's only for ranged weapons. The hidey... I want the treasure vault. That sounds awesome. Let's go in there. The hidey hole sounds cool too, but like I want to go treasure... A kitty. Spiky boots. The cat silently watches and judges you. He seems to be expecting a gift. I don't have a gift. I don't know what to give to the kitty. There's no, like, altar or anything in here, so I don't exactly know what he wants. I'm gonna try this fire staff, though. That's what I want to do. This fire staff over here. Let's see how... There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Light him up. Almost got me. Oh, fire staff is what's cracking. Okay, fire staff's getting it done out here. Yup, fire staff out here not taking prisoners. I like it. I like it a lot. The shame tonic. What does the shame tonic do? I gain more despair. I feel like I'm already quite disparaging, but I don't know. Wow, there's a lot of you guys in here. I mean, maybe that was just a normal room back there. Like, maybe there's actually supposed to be that many enemies. I don't know. Honestly, I really, really like the rooms that have these higher enemy densities much more than the normal rooms. This actually has kind of almost like a Path of Exile or Diablo churn to it that feels pretty good. I'm guessing this says that it lasts for 60 seconds, but I'm pretty sure it lasts an entire room. I popped it the second I saw how many enemies we were going up against, and seems to have worked out okay. Short bow. We haven't seen a ranged attack yet. What's a ranged attack do? Pretty much exactly what you would expect. I like the way the graphic changes for every single one of our weapons, though, because we have ice magic. That's really nice. Like, we've got that ice enchantment from our boots, and so it turns all of our various different swings and swipes and smudges and fireballs into kind of like a blue magic. Pretty cool stuff. I Hadouken you. Hadouken! Ooh, another preserved eye. Dude, they keep dashing into me from, like, basically off screen. So, like, I'm just kind of, like, firing in a direction and hoping I hit something. That's pretty much it. Yep, just keep shooting. It feels to me like ranged is definitely the way to go. If you can find a ranged weapon. I feel like the ranged weapons, like, why put yourself at risk? You know, you're getting similar damage output at no downside from, like, a staff or from, like, a bow. So, like, why get in there and scrum with people if you don't have to? Ooh, a tarot card. I love tarot card art. I don't believe in any of it, but I do love the art off of tarot cards. Oftentimes very pretty. Few more enemies out here. We'll turn them down. When do I get... I want more... I need more hope so that I can get more exposition. A straw hat. What does the straw hat do? Mostly useless and foolish looking to boot, and it's made out of dried reeds. A card with a disturbing image on it. It says a collectible, and it's worth $8. So maybe that's just like vendor trash that they want me to take back to the old... I don't want to do another test of greed. That doesn't work out for me. What's up with you, man? This is all wrong. I shouldn't be here. I don't belong here. Please, I swear, make them see I'm a good man. If you don't slaughter me, I'll trade you items, please. Okay. Like, I'm not gonna kill you. What if I give you, like, a legendary tarot card? You gave me an over-tight tunic. That's actually not terrible because my evasion still goes up. And then I don't use a melee weapon anyways because I have a magic stick. So, like... Hello? Oh, there's so many of you in here, dude. I'm going to up my defense real fast because I'm getting shot at a lot and there's not really a whole lot of room to play with when it comes to getting hit. I would recommend adding a meter under the character's feet to let you know when you're dodge. No! I have succumbed to despair. I've lost too much hope and now I must sit in the middle of the floor among many combatants and weep. I've been watching you. Oh, she's kind of cute, though. The pathetic moment I've been waiting for has arrived. You've seen the truth of it all and come crashing down in your despair. Make your sacrifice or stay here forever with me. I'll be waiting. That mean I gotta lose all my stuff? Oh, there's so many skeletons in here. A sacrifice of footwear, so she wants shoes. The first time we meet the dark goddess, having given up despair. And she wants shoes, huh? Whoa, calm down. This is a family show. Can I give her... I mean, you know, I've seen some footwear that obviously I thought was really good looking, but I don't know if I've enjoyed footwear that much. Remind me never to go to the Foot Locker with this lady. Hope giving out, huh? I've been there. Hell, I'm there now. All you can do is let yourself get flattened and wait it out. I mean, on the plus side, we got our hope back, so that's pretty cool. What happens if my hope goes positive? Like, what if it goes all the way up to the top? Does that mean that I'm super awesome? Just saying. So you only lose one item when you die. Honestly, that doesn't feel that bad to me. That feels perfectly fine. You take a look at your shop, man. I like it. I like the theming of it, and I like how dark it is. I think if they can get the clunkiness out of the combat, and they can get the swings and whatnot to move with the movement instead of kind of like fighting with it, I think this is actually a compelling idea. I like it. It's got kind of like a grim sort of bleak outlook, and I sort of dig that. We've got lots of items here. We've been playing for 30 minutes, and think about how many different items we've got with no repeats in a demo. That's good. So I think they've got like some things to work on, but I also think they've got some interesting ideas here to play around with. We'll see what it looks like once the game gets closer to release. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, we were messing around with Into the Necrovale. Tomorrow it'll be something else. Thank you for kicking it with me, and it's time for me to go. Bye, folks.